Hello students, in this session we will derive an expression for magnitude and direction of resultant when two vectors A and B are acting at an angle at an angle theta. Let we consider two vectors, vector A and vector B. The angle between two vectors is theta. We know to find the resultant we are using two laws. One is the triangle law of vector addition, another is parallelogram law of vector addition. To get the resultant graphically, let me use parallelogram law of vector addition so that I can find the resultant easily. So, I have completed the parallelogram. The diagonal which starts from the common initial point will give you the resultant. This is the resultant. I need to find out magnitude of this resultant. Say this resultant makes an angle alpha with the vector A. Okay. To find the resultant, let me construct a right angled triangle. Okay, right angled triangle, because I know more information of right angle triangle. If I consider right angle triangle, this R will become hypotenuse. Okay. Say this is O, this is P, this is Q. Okay. The perpendicular that we have dropped, let it be Sn. Now, by geometry what we can see is length of this vector B is equal to length of this vector, correct? No? So, length of this side, okay, is also equal to B, and if this angle is theta, this angle is also theta, this is theta. Why it is theta? This line is parallel to this line, okay, and this is the same line. So, this angle is also theta. Therefore, length of this Pn, see in this small right angle triangle SNP, for this theta, this is the adjacent side. So, length of this Pn will be B cos theta, adjacent side is also always equal to length of the hypotenuse into cos theta. Now, length of Sn is equal to B sin theta, because for this theta, this is opposite side, B sin theta. Now, let me take the help of Pythagoras theorem. For triangle ONS, in triangle ONS, I am speaking about triangle ONS, OS square equal to ON square plus Sn square, or OS square is equal to ON. What is ON? ON is OP plus PN. OP plus PN whole square plus Sn square. Let me substitute the values now. What is OS? OS is equal to R. R square is equal to ON square. R square is equal to OP plus PN. OP means A. Okay. Plus PN. PN means B cos theta square plus Sn square. Sn means B sin theta. B sin theta whole square. So, on simplification what happens? So, this is in the form of A plus B whole square. So, what do we get? A square plus B square plus 2AB, correct now, because A means A, B cos theta is in the place of B, A plus B whole square plus B square sin square theta. So, if you club B square cos square theta plus B square sin square theta, what happens? R square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. So, why is that? Since if you combine these two, B square cos square theta, B square cos square theta plus B square sin square theta is equal to b square into cos square theta plus sin square theta. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So, this term is replaced by b square, okay, 2ab cos theta, or the magnitude of resultant is equal to r is equal to square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Okay. Now, how to find the direction? Direction is given by direction of resultant. So, direction of resultant means if I find alpha, that is enough. Tan alpha is equal to in this right angle triangle ONS, okay, Sn by On. Okay, Sn, what is Sn? Sn is equal to b sin theta divided by On. On means what? OP plus Pn. OP means A plus B cos theta. B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. Or direction is given by alpha is equal to tan inverse of B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. Okay. So, this is the equation for direction and this is the equation for magnitude of resultant in terms of A, B and theta. If you look at the equations, there is A, B and theta. Okay. Even though we have dropped some perpendicular and all, those things did not come in the final derivation. Now, we will see few cases of resultant. What happens if theta equal to 0, theta equal to 30 degree, 60 degree, etc. Expression for magnitude of the resultant was r is equal to square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. We will see what if theta is equal to 0 degree. If theta is equal to 0 degree, resultant is equal to square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab, because cos 0 is 1. So, this will be r is equal to square root of a plus b whole square, correct na? A plus b whole square means a square plus b square plus 2ab, or it is equal to a plus b resultant. So, and this will be maximum resultant. Okay. Maximum resultant a plus b, r maximum is equal to a plus b. If the angle between two vectors is 0 degree, then the resultant is maximum. What if theta is equal to 60 degree? If theta is equal to 60 degree, then what happens? Cos 60 is half. Okay. So, what happens? R will be equal to square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 60. Cos 60 is half, gets cancelled. Okay. So, this will be the answer. And if a equal to b, if length of a is equal to length of b, magnitudes are equal, then r will be equal to a square plus a square plus a into a square. What happens? Square root of 3a square, that will be equal to root 3a. If there are two vectors having equal magnitude making an angle 60 degree with each other, then magnitude of the resultant is root 3 times the individual magnitude of individual vector. Theta is equal to 60 degree. What if theta is equal to 90 degree? If theta is equal to 90 degree, then r will be 90 degree, and if a equal to b, then what happens? R will be equal to square root of a square plus a square, a equal to b na, then cos 90 is 0, so it will be square root of 2a square. So, r we will get square root 2 into a, r is equal to root 2 into a. If there are two vectors making an angle 90 degree with each other, angle between the magnitude of the resultant will be root 2 times a. which is nothing but Pythagoras theorem only. If a is not equal to b, then what we will get? R equal to square root of a square plus b square we will get. That is basically Pythagoras theorem. We will see what if theta equal to 120 degree. If theta equal to 120 degree and a is equal to b, then what happens? R will be equal to square root of a square plus a square. So, a into a will be a square, cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. So, minus 1 by 2. So, what happens? So, here 2 is there, no? Sorry, 2 into a, okay. 2 into a gets cancelled, a square plus a square minus a square plus a square minus a square gets cancelled, you will get square root of a square or r equal to a. What does it mean? If there are two vectors, okay, if there are two vectors, vector a and vector b, okay, and if magnitude of a equal to magnitude of b, length of a equal to length of b, okay, then if you find the resultant, so you use parallelogram law of vector addition and you find the resultant, complete the parallelogram, find the resultant, length of this will be equal to length of a, length of resultant will be equal to length of individual vectors. This is a very important point that you have to remember. What if theta equal to 90 degree? If theta is equal to 180 degree, what happens? If theta is 180 degree, what does it mean? If there is an object, okay, if there is, see, if theta is equal to 0 degree means what? If there is an object, okay, see there are two forces, both the forces are acting in the same direction, then the effect should be maximum, no? Resultant should be maximum. If theta is equal to 120 degree means, if the angle between vector a and vector b 90 degree, 180 degree, then the resultant should be minimum only. So, we get r minimum equal to square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab into cos 180, cos 180 is minus 1. So, what do we get? A square plus b square minus 2ab. What does it mean? It is equal to square root of a minus b whole square, or r minimum is equal to a minus b. If a equal to b, if magnitude of a equal to magnitude of b, then what happens? R minimum will be equal to 0. These are all the some important points you need to remember, because this will be useful if you solve problems of gravitation, electric field. Okay. So, usually the angles that they give between the vectors is 0 degree, 30 degree, 90 degree, 120 degree and 180 degree. If you know all these things, if the angle between two vectors is 0 degree, how to do the resultant? Just add. If the angle is 60 degree, root 3 times. If the angle is 90 degree, root 2 times. If the angle is 120 degree, same, okay, r equal to a. If the angle between two vectors is 180 degree, then you just subtract, okay.